Hi, hello, hello. Welcome back, beautiful souls, beautiful empresses. I'm happy to be here today. I almost didn't make it. And yeah, I want to know how the energy was for you this past week. We didn't check in since last Monday, and I know it was like a little bit um, not chaotic, but there was a lot of intense emotions being felt from like outside energies. So I want to know what happened Friday. I know Friday was a big day. It was a big energetic day. It was the full moon, and romantic wise, there was something that was supposed to happen. Did it happen for you guys? For me, it did, but not really. It was like the roles switched for that. So yeah, interesting enough. It was good to know. All right, so I want to check the energy right now and see like where you guys are at. So I would like to thank you for making your energy in here, and let's begin. All right. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. All right. So let's find out what today's reading or what the viewer feels at this point in the day. Sleepy. We got the sleep. What else? So we're going to check career, love, and self. So right now I just like, oh, what are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? Okay, what energies are around you at this moment? The little. Maybe someone who feels little, small, or maybe you're just with children. Who knows? Maybe it's a little noisy. And then we have the freeze and the Libra. So something coming into balance is frozen. It's almost like, so I'll show you the cards. So this is your energy right now. This is the energy around you. And as well as these. The freeze and the Libra. Interesting. So at the bottom we have the move. So something is moving. And at the top we have the song. So you guys could be underneath the song, we have the shield. So you're protecting some form of craft. It doesn't necessarily have to be music. Like over here it says the song, but perhaps through music you've been having moments to yourself where it talks back to you. And it could be also a different craft that you have. So we have the hope underneath. Oh, we have the big, the hope, and the move underneath those. So there's something big that you're in a miracle. So yeah, so you're, well, they're both facing outwards. That's funny. So let's see. What other energies are outside? Delivery, transportation, inheritance, escort. So what's being frozen right now in the Libra? The freeze and the Libra. So there's a seed of great potential, great growth. There's something being created underground, right? So the seed and underground, it's like you don't see how long it takes a seed to sprout, but it's happening. And it's almost like it's being delivered to you. It's being transported right to you. And we have chat, exchange of information, disclose information, inquire. So a lot of talk about what? What's this talk about? What's this talk about? Oh, passion, your hobbies, preferences, and interests. So interesting. So this is very career oriented and the self as well, because if you're following your passion, that just shows how in tune you are with yourself at this point in time. So let's see. I'm just going to put this aside, clear the table, and let's begin. So, Spirit, ancestors, Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. Thank you for being around us and blessing us with your presence. I am a vessel and I only deliver truth and clarity. Please allow me to be your vessel today. And let's begin. What is the message for the viewer regarding the self? All right. Self-development, anything that they need to work on. Okay, so we got the self, these. Anything that they need to work on, these. Something is hidden that you need to work on, which is the 9 of Cups, which is almost like, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is almost like the challenge that you need to work on. Is the Ace of Pentacles. It's like the initial stages of something that could lead you to something huge. And then we also have the Ace of Wands, which is the self. It's like taking that power to yourself. You're grabbing that wand and you're whipping it around and you're doing something that you want to do with it. We also have 5 of Pentacles, which it could be a loss, and the 9 of Swords. So it could be like lingering. So it's almost like the past and the future. The past is like you're feeling this maybe a lack mindset, as well as pain and sorrow or grief that you've been kind of coming out of mentally, just like there. Are these outside energies? Let me find out. Are these outside energies? So for that, we have the Star, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, this is an outside energy. But it's not stopping you either, because you're still holding that Ace of Wands. At the bottom, we have the Moon, which is almost like, and the 2 of Wands, which is something you're not seeing or you're not wanting to see the truth of it. That's like probably, or maybe you're seeing it and it's causing that pain, right? But you don't want to. And then, so you're peeking at it and then you look away again. You peek at it and then you look away again. So who knows? That could be for someone. Then we have the energies coming in is the 6 of Wands and the Chariot. So it's coming in, success is coming in, victory, it's the world. It's going to end a cycle and it's going to start a new one. Oh, yes. So this is good in the self-wise. You got 6 of Swords and Judgment and the Sun. So the truth brought judgment and you had to leave something behind. So we're still leaving something behind. There's still like that lingering energy. At the top, we have King of Chalices and 10 of Chalices. So there's a potential connection. We have 9 of Chalices, 10, and the King. So it's almost like coming towards you or you're going towards it, depending on the direction that you're taking right now. So if you're following your passions and your interests, that's a direction that it'll lead you. 9 of Pentacles. So yes, that independent energy. And let's confirm. Oh, wait, no, let's ask, what does the viewer need to do in order to overcome this energy? King of Wands. So passionate, it's more determined. It's also very dominant as well. The King is like that masculine energy, like going with it, going for it. And it's asking you to deliberately be in control, in demand. Like, what are you in demand of? So it's like, if you take that control, that energy, then it's almost like you negate the sadness and the over emotional, right? Even though it's like not so it's almost through action. So because it's a lack, you're coming out of a lack mindset, or maybe the energies around you are like reminding you of lack mentalities and stuff, then you have like that mental um that mental pain going on. Let me clear this up real quick. So if you have that mental pain, then through action, it's going to help you get out of it, because you're not going to be thinking. So what would be the outcome? So the outcome would be 6 of Wands, which is victory. 2 of Wands, it could be, okay, maybe like you're still battling back and forth. And the Magician, we have 3 of Chalices, like working, and the 4 of Chalices. So it could be something handed to you, almost like you're working with someone and then something comes as well that you might have not expected. Ace of Chalices. So there might actually be an emotional fulfilling experience that you're going through. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with someone else. It could pertain to other people, right? Because if you have like that 9 of Cups and the ultimate fulfillment, it does require other people, I would say, right? Like if you want all 3, like the family, the love, the career, the self being mentally stable. Okay, can we confirm the Ace of Wands? Can I confirm the Ace of Wands? So yeah, there is that 5 of Cups, that lost mentality. It's almost like you're coming out of that. How about the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Wands? Can you confirm that, please? The Magician. So it's asking you to really take action. Action is your best friend right now. The Lovers. Ooh, 9 of Cups. So yeah, there might be something coming to you. Someone is planning to come to you. And I know I said that last week, but listen, like, everyone's timing is different. So depending on when you're watching this, it could have already happened. It could be happening as we speak. But this is the energy that's being picked up, right? There could be delays in decision, like, so the less you think about it, or the less you think about the sorrows of it, maybe the faster you detach and the faster it comes to you. Can you tell me about the outcome? So 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You might have 2 people that come to you, or you might be embodying these 2 energies, right? Like going out there, being vulnerable, and going out there and planting those seeds. The Hangman and the Lovers again. So let's see. So action. So that's your message, is to take action. And this is for the self, like, even so, meaning self-care, working out, things that are gonna fulfill you emotionally. Let's see what else. Anything else that this viewer needs to do for the self other than take action? Any other messages that can help? 3 of Wands. Isn't that like, let me see. I get confused with 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. I'll tell you why. It's fruits, fertility, birth. So it's almost like if you birth in an idea, it's almost like take action to that. All right. So if this is a confirmation. If you've been thinking of if you had an idea not too long ago or something. Let's see. You know what's interesting about this? They're both, they're all like kind of facing one direction, and then they're facing the other direction. So I split it on create. Ooh, confirmation. So you see this? I don't know how I did this, but the bottom, so I'm gonna pick the two tops. So it says create and the time. Ooh, the clock. It's 11 o'clock when I'm filming this. So that's confirmation as well. So the time will create, like you can't make the perfect time. That's controlling, right? You can't control it. That is like, oh, this is the perfect time. But in a way, you can do that for yourself. Like, okay, this is the perfect time to do this, to balance out myself. Like, oh, for instance, today I was, I just came out of a bath, and I play sports a lot, so my feet, they're not as feminine as I would like them to be. So I ended up taking care of that because I don't as much. So I was like, oh, I could totally just take my time and scrub that out and whatever. And that's a way, that's an example, a small example of what I mean, that it's like, what's one way that you can give to yourself and balance out the things that, and it's also through action, that's like doing something for yourself, that it's like you're seeing the change, the before and the after. So it like helps, right? It helps you get closer to yourself. So actually, oh, almost forgot about the self. Let's see the shadow element of that, like what's being hidden. So it's telling you to take action towards your fruits, creation. So number 3 is important, the Empress energy as well. Shadow. Okay, so what's under this that we're not seeing? What's the shadow aspect? So maybe, oh, speak truth, and get wild. So it's almost like you might need to stop restraining yourself so much and get a little loose with the truth. Like, one, tell it to yourself and trust yourself that you will be, I don't know, like having fun. Like, what's the problem? And work with your sacred sexuality, which is funny. The example I used, it was about my femininity, right? That I don't feel as much. So it's definitely on theme. So speak truth, get wild. So these are things that are challenging you. So maybe trusting others, but it begins with yourself. Moths could be of significance. Moths go to light, so it's almost like, um, but they also like the darkness as well. Um, it says get wild. To get wild, we see two skulls, and it's almost like some part of you has to die, or just shed it, or just like be left aside. Like, it's like you don't need to be so kept together. And for some reason, I'm using that vocabulary. Like tamed. You don't have to be tamed. Who's taming you? You know? And speak the truth, speak your truth. Don't feel like you have to lie to protect others. Don't feel like you have to lie to yourself either. I feel like that's maybe the worst. So maybe that could help you uh, start that foundation, because we have the pillars. So it's almost like what you build on, so it doesn't fall down again, right? So let's say career. Ooh. All right, let's hit career, and then we'll do love at the end. So career, we have the sun. I split it to the sun, and that's like happiness. So you're currently working in something that's making you happy, or you want that. You're seeking that. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Knave of Chalices, Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. So I think this is a side message just because it came out and I didn't even ask a question yet. I mean, I know what I was thinking, but still. So it's almost like someone is coming in quick, but there's still like this mental struggle What is Knave of Chalices? I don't use this deck often, truthfully. Knave of Chalices. The Priest of Anubis, study, confession, meditation. Oh, shoot. So, yeah, so someone is coming in quick. They might be having like a change, a mental change. Or they might be going through it right now, but they're meditating on something that happened. And it's a confession. Or it's also asking you to study. This is career. This is not love. Okay, cool. So it's asking you to study more. I mean, literally, I was just saying I don't know much about this deck, so it's generally the energy of it, right? So it says Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like a division of goods. Ooh. So sometimes like maybe you have to leave something behind if you're gonna go towards something, you know, something has to be divided maybe. Honestly, this is a side message and it's actually giving me more of a love message. Let's confirm real quick. Let's confirm. Because it's showing like a division of, so it's someone coming in quick that's been battling their mind is gonna come in with a confession. They've been, taking notes and studying and stuff, and now they're gonna have to divide their goods about, if they were in another relationship, and coming in with mental clarity or give you clarity with truth. There goes that sword again. So that would help. How is this of any benefit to the viewer right now? How is this? Okay. So peace, yield, surrender, hide, and fire. So there's gonna be order, or it's gonna bring about calmness, and just accepting that. Just be careful it's not misleading, or if there's any concealment when it comes in. And it's just like a celebration, a type of celebration to let go or something. We have purity at the bottom, innocence. So it could be like, there goes that sword again. Virtue, it's almost like, and delivery again. We had that in the beginning. That was the energy going on around you. So if this is a side message, I think that's what it is. It just wants to come through for you. And something that just crossed my mind, it's given me a little bit of like neck chills. It's like, let's see, it's almost like, have you guys ever had let's say a moment where you did something wrong, and of you've cut off someone, and you go back and you ask for an apology, or you apologize. You don't ask for it, but like you apologize or you give an explanation, and it's just because you have to do it for yourself. It's not that, oh, you want to get things back to how they were. It's kind of like for your own, like we said here, or we saw here, like your own virtue, your own freeing up, your own peace, right? Like speaking your truth, if that's the shadow, and trusting that it's almost like it's faded. Look at that, we got fade at the bottom. Wow, what else is here? Release. It's been, and speak truth. There we go, there it goes, that speak truth. Trust in that, yeah. So trust yourself to know the truth when you hear it, right? But listen to this. So isn't it so nice when the other person is there to hear it? Like you expressing how bad you were in the past, how, especially when you're unhealed, right? Like, I'm not alone in this. Please don't tell me I'm alone in this. But let's say like you go back and you're trying to talk it out, and the person is so like, it's open to hearing you out. Like that feels like, bro, like you don't deserve that. Sometimes it's like, wow, I thank you for giving me that space, for giving me the time. So it's almost like you get to give that to someone else. Even if it's not gonna go somewhere, you get to hear that, and allow the other person to go through that, because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. So don't hide, and also don't force it. Just like surrender to it. Don't, let's not put a timer on it, how we did last week. you know, like whenever it comes, like whatever you're moving on, you're following your passions, you're go for that fruits to your labor and everything. So that was the side message. So let's get back to career. All right, let's 25 could be significant. 5, it's significant for sure. Okay, so in career, what is the collective doing wrong right now? What is the Empresses watching this right now? The divine feminine energy watching this right now. What are they doing wrong? The wheel, is the wheel turning? Queen of Chalices, that's a good energy. So what is the challenge that they need to overcome? What is the challenge that they need to overcome? Oops. Okay, we got a lot over here. I'm not going to take those. 6 of Pentacles. So exchange, equal exchange or give and take. How about what can they let go of? That's the challenge. What can they let go of? Oh, Queen of Wands. And we had the king embodying the King of Wands was going to help. So which was like, let me read that. King of Wands from this tarot. What will it say? Lady of Science, intense friendship, faithfulness, cordiality. So let go of being so intense. Oh, I understand the surrender now. So it's almost like just surrender, just let things be. Things don't have to be so controlling or passionate all the time. And Queen of Wands at the bottom. Oh my God. And then Pentacle. So this is your energy. So you're single and, you know, or an introvert doing your thing. Like, so tell me about the wheel, please. Why are they doing this wrong? What do you mean? It's like you're not using your luck, because the wheel is a lucky one. The Magician. So yes, you have to create. So you're not realizing the importance of like that you're creating what you want to create and you're not creating it. Like if this is a very fruitful time for you, we got I split it in Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. That's a side. That's like side energy. Just like someone coming in. Can you tell me about that 6 of Pentacles, please? Is that an outside energy? We have a King of Swords. So yeah, someone that was very cutthroat or just very philosophical, mental. They are gonna come in the wheel, like you're the Magician. And tell me about the Queen of Wands. How is that the letting go of? What else about it? Like what more about it? What more about it? What's another layer? 9 of Wands. So it's almost like stop going everywhere. Or stop entertaining everything and being indecisive about it. We have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. I love that it's Colombian colors, but I don't love this at this moment. And this is verifying the Queen of Wands. Like what you have to let go of. The Queen of Wands, it's someone that's very passionate and intense. So maybe you're romanticizing everything, every person that comes. And if this is based on career, you could be romanticizing and then therefore not deciding, right? If you romanticize everything, you're not going to decide on your one thing. But since you're the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, or if someone is coming in for you as well, if you're manifesting that, then if you're manifesting your own Magician to come in, then it's almost like you're not surrendering, but you're also not asking or acting as if. Yeah, so you might be thinking of a loss still. So that's affecting you looking ahead and planning ahead, or, if you're still holding on. Oh, we got Temperance and the Two of Cups. So it's like that balance. So right now, I'll do it with you. Not right now, but like after the live or something, like for this week, let's write out at least a page, like at least for 20 minutes straight. Put the timer on 20 minutes straight. What can you do? What do you want? What is that sound? So what can you do, and what do you want? Can you describe it? Can you make it more specific, and try to find a way to get there? I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to my Discord server, the Night Owls, and it's a really sacred space. It's very small right now. If you feel called, you're more than welcome to. Um, and the reason why I say this is because I'm planning on doing an 8-month roadmap, and I feel like you might like it too if you resonate with that last message. Oh, we got. Oh, this is like outside energy, which you need to ignore. You need to probably detox from probably like a lot of things going around you. And I feel like I just felt like that heart heaviness. Let's ask Spirit of the Wheel advice for this week. Like, how can we do this? Letting go, moving forward, reflection. We have balanced relationships. So keep the balanced relationships, leave the rest. Self expression, boundaries. Exactly. Mystery void. That was the moon card that we saw earlier. Good fortune, grace. So that's that wheel of fortune. So be graceful with yourself as you're turning those wheels. You're turning the motions into those pentacles. This is a turning point. This is a preparation or a gathering. You decide. We have divine communication, spiritual knowing, and inner light. So talk to your guides, connect, meditate a little bit. We also have partnerships, unconditional love, and rejuvenation. We have direction, illumination, and active growth. Creative feminine force, nurturing, and birth. These were a lot, honestly. Like, that was like half a deck. Oh, no, it wasn't. Here's the other half. Contemplation, messages, and liberation. So someone is contemplating, like, big time, sending you a message. Oh my God. And then at the top we have freeze. So you've frozen someone, but they're in the identity, they're frozen. Maybe they might going through an identity crisis. And I'm sorry to laugh. I'm not meant to. But it is vulnerable. This is vulnerable. Okay. This is self-discovery moments. Or it could even be for you too. And I resonate with that actually. So maybe that's why it's funny, because it's truth. Truth is funny, but it's vulnerable. Like, and I would actually take another opportunity to share why it's vulnerable. I entered a contest today. No, today is the first day of voting. So if you feel called to vote, the link, it will be in the description, in the first comment, and also in the bio from this channel. And I submitted my art to a contest that Johnny Depp is hosting. And, it's like, aside from the perks of winning, it's like when you put yourself out there, it makes you vulnerable. Like the times that I almost feel like crying today, I feel like that's why I feel so sleepy and tired. So if you're feeling that energy of being too vulnerable and crying and stuff, you probably need to, balance that out by, okay, maybe meditating and taking a little bit more nourishment. Like I think I took I should drink water. I took 2 electrolyte bottles because I was just like the build up to it, like, if you're overthinking and how are you going to put yourself out there, and it's like, And what made me vulnerable is that, like, this is a big dream, this is a big passion, and this is on point. Like, I relate to what's going on with you guys as well. um like, it's like that. Now I'm connecting it with like the lack mindset. It's like, it might not be a lack mindset, but it might be a thought that lacks success, right? So let's do the homework, because I'm right here with you. Okay. And if you really want to join the Night Owls Discord, you're 100% welcome. Like, I would love to have more people there. Especially like you, that if this found you and if you resonate with me, my story, my voice, the readings, then it's meant to be. Trust it. Let it guide you somewhere. And going back to the voting, I would appreciate it. Every vote counts. And yeah, daily from May 4th up until like daily, you get to vote once, and it's free voting. You can donate, because it's actually like, the competition is made as a like a fundraiser. So it's pretty cool to be a part of it. It's pretty vulnerable to put yourself out there like that. But it is, you got nothing to lose, right? So again, going back to the reading, put boundaries wherever you need to, right? It's time to reflect what we were doing. Be graceful with yourself in these changes. This is a big turning point, because it's like harvest time. So you could harvest all of those pentacles that you were like putting, all of those seeds that was also, that came up in the beginning too, with yourself. But like, it's just going to reflect in your career, it's going to reflect in your relationships, it's going to reflect in your life overall. That's why we do all three checkup every week. Divine communication. Oh, let's see the numbers. 17, so 8 as well. 38, so 8, 9, 10, 11, so 11. And it was 11 when the time clock rang or beeped or whatever. 15, which is 6. 24, which another 6. 34, so 4 could also be significant, which is 7. 37, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's 10, so 1. We got 3, 2, and 26, which is 8. I'm not gonna repeat them because damn, but those could be significant. There was a lot of 7s and 4s and 5s and 2s. Yeah, they were all there, and 8 and a couple of. Okay, so now let's do love. So this outside energy. Okay, what do they want to say to you? They feel hopeless. They're sinking. They're falling apart. They're having an emotional storm. So if you're feeling like something's affecting you and you don't know where it's coming from, you're feeling them. Second chance. So someone really wants a second chance. To what though? Second chance for what? Making amends, an opportunity for what? An apology, stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, distracted, sidetrack, change, delay. So they got this time, waiting cycle moments. I don't know what to tell you with this outside energy. What should the viewer deal with this? What, like, why or how? What's in the viewer's heart? Love, pretend, and max exaggeration. We have distance, separation, space, blockage. So you might have blocked this person or people. Depth, awareness, importance, value. So you're yeah, you do. Of course you do. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, you're giving more importance to how you're valued, and awareness of like the truth or something. So there's so much conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Ew. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So they could be coming and pretending. They could be pretending in your head. They might be coming in with an idea, but I don't know. I don't like this. What's in the viewer's heart of hearts? escaping and longing. So you're avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. But you're also craving and aching and wanting. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. So you're being resilient. You're focusing on your foundation, becoming established family and building security. Yeah, you're done with the emptiness or boredom, or sometimes you could be feeling that maybe. Spying, social media. Who's spying? Girl, you better not be spying. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining. So listen, whatever you imagine in your head, yes, that's a form of manifestation, but it could be sending mixed signals to the universe if like one moment you're okay with it, the next you're not. Return, second chance, opportunity, release, letting go, moving away, shocking, time, twin flame, a balance, harmony, friendship, peace, and withdraw, single, lonely, solitary. So this might not work out. Even if they come back and you give them that time of day to, make peace with it. It can help release whatever needs to be released. Um, and you might remain single. You might remain that Nine of Pentacles. Just don't allow it to pull you off track. Like, it's your time now. It's like whenever you give space to that, it's on your time. Just know that. What now? Let's ask with this one. What's the outside energy in regards to love? Show. Ooh. Spotlight. So you could be on the spotlight. Create. We have destiny and timing. Responsibility. And this was in regards to love. So it's almost like responsibility and timing. It's almost like you're not given time for that right now. Okay. Well, we have family and roots at the bottom. It's still important to you, but you're just like, indifferent. Bell warn, wake up signal. Oh, this energy is weird. I don't like it. Okay, let's see what else. Like, let's just be done with this. Please, like, clarity, please. So we have decline and someone who escaped and declined your love, but there's gratitude on the other side. So it's like thank you and appreciation. So it's almost like they could be seeing your side of emotions now, your side of history, your side of things, of that dynamic. Hey. Okay. Just self-love, man. I'm gonna be done with this. Eternity. Frozen infinity curse. I was thinking before this came out, what could you focus on instead? And it's almost like, how can you make this an eternal thing? Like it has like a of a TV and it's frozen in time. So it's almost like this right now, this is gonna be frozen in time. So this is like the exact example of it, of what you could be doing. By putting yourself out there with your passions, talking, speaking truth. We have purify at the bottom, clean up, sweep, empty, organize. Production, hunt, and protection, and teaching. You could be teaching people about your experiences and speaking the truth about it, what it taught you. Yeah, it's tough. Let's see with you could be doing social media, podcasting, art, writing a book. I'm sleepy. I think that was the energy. So we have, I will not attempt to control others' experience. So there goes that letting control. So in the back, it says, rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try. Instead, intend to control your own participation within those experiences. And by setting forth by setting forth your clear image, so that's like you really need to reflect. Okay? A clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment toward a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. That's really beautiful. So you gotta like really choose that for yourself. And then I'm gonna pick, and the number is 48. We have the butterfly as well. It looks like leaves as well. So seasonal changes. And what would be an affirmation? I'm sorry, my eyes are like closing. What would be an affirmation? I'm just like really relaxed. I was like meditating in the tub, like relaxing a little bit. So we have 22, Archangel Gabriel. Oop. So it says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So if you feel like you're not connected, today's Monday. I wore white today because of the moon. You just didn't see me. I was supposed to wear it for this channel. I was supposed to do it live earlier. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we had another one. The other ones here, it was just like asking for connection or connection to spirit. Oh, divine communication, spiritual knowing, inner light, the eagle, the bear, the wolf, the bear, a crow, wolf. What is this, like a Bambi? An elk? I don't know. We got, what are these? They're not cheetahs. They're the female panthers, but I don't know. They're like felines. All right. So wings could be significant feathers as well. OMG, I'm getting allergies. It itches so much. I was in the tennis courts earlier, and I was talking, and I felt like something dry. Like obviously I didn't feel the dryness, but I felt like I didn't feel something, but I felt the dryness just come in as if it was like something tangible. And it made me cough so much, and I was just so far away from the water, and I was just like, I couldn't. It was like a coughing attack for a moment. It was really bad. Okay. So I just want to pick one of these diamond cards, the archetypes, and see what's another thing that can help the viewer. Please, just one. Let's keep it real right now. This one jumped out. The sustainer. I'm gonna just keep that one. The sustainer, it's like you're molding. What are you molding into your life? And it's like that crown connection. But I'm going to read it. But I bet you it's going to be about molding your life. Wow. So that's like releasing energy. 152. That was a big sigh. That's a big thing. If you have a moment to yourself, just let whatever out that needs to get out. Okay, so it says, when light, abundant, generous, supported, and reliable. When dark is overworked, resentful, trapped, and tired. Oh my goodness, am I in the dark right now? That's insane. I don't like that. Or I'm feeling the energy right now of that, but okay, we gotta be careful with that, okay? So let's take rests when needed. So it says the peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver, the sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is us all and needs our love. Oh, that almost made me tear. You know what I got from this? This might not be your energy. This is probably the other person's energy because it jumped up and it went back in. And I just because I was just like, let's grab it. So that I hope if that brings like a little bit of a layer to like what the other person is feeling. And that gave me like a little bit of like sad vibes. Like I'm feeling like chills actually. I'm feeling the chills. I don't know if you can tell. So we have the desert. $180. Surreal, strange, unexpected visions and silence. This is your card. When dark, it says drying, deadening, disorienting, isolating. So the desert, the drought, the wasteland, the badlands. The desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground, for endless miles. We are confronted with a lack of clarity and existential dread. We are thirsty, hungry, pleading with life to get back to normal, to become animated by the simple pleasantries of day to day life. Oh my God, this feels like it's connected to the last one too. So you might understand where this person is coming from or like, what's going on here. To become animated by simple pleasantries of day to day life, the desert offers no such comfort and almost pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, knowing you will someday reach water again, you can tap into the potent energy of the landscape. Its lights are blindingly bright, and its darks terrifyingly deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant visions. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Creativity and clairvoyant visions. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, and the coyotes' calls surround you. Let the winds and sands work their deep magic. Weary traveler. Oh, that's so beautiful. And that was 181. So that's actually really beautiful. It's just asking you to take a little bit of silence, take a little bit to yourself, release whatever it is. Like you're not in control of people's lives. You're not gonna change nobody's mind. Like don't think about it for too long. And meditate, connect to your divine, because we had divine communication. For this one, I'm only gonna pull it out. We're already at 54 minutes. I can read it. This is the last one, okay? So what's a final message from Mother Isis, and how can she bring it home together? Maybe, give us like a different message that we didn't already receive. What's something more? We've already gotten so many confirmations. What's something more? What's one more thing this viewer needs to know for this week? May the 4th be with you. Do you want to just call it? I normally don't do the other one, so this is the first time I'm doing like all my decks, kind of. Let's see. Yeah. This could also be a meaning. There's like stubborn energy around. Let's try one more time. And if it doesn't come out, it's not the week for it. Oh, okay. We have life restored and rising sun. Priestess of the Phoenix. Ooh, soul retrieval at the bottom. Temple of Black Obsidian. So work with black. I have black tourmaline, but also work with black obsidian. These are black obsidians right here. I got stones. And that's gonna help you with protection. All right. So life restored, I would say, oh, let me show you the cards. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Can you see them? The colors? Green, that's the heart, and yellow for the, what do you call that? The solar, the confidence. So, ooh, the divine solar child reborn. Ooh, so you might be going through a phoenix moment. And your life is restored because of a priestess of the phoenix. Literally, both of them say that. Well, it doesn't say it, but it says it. So I feel like that's your final message. It's just like whatever needed to die in you if you're feeling like at moments of where you're just like letting go or something. Because we did have that push and pull, like the past and the future. It's like just kind of like shedding it. Just picture yourself shedding it. Maybe do like a ritual, maybe do like a visualization of it. Do a ceremony where you gather the things, you write the things that you want to let go of, you burn it, you let it go, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, like just blow it out there in the, in nature. And what was I even saying? Yeah, you can do that. So we have life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Life restored brings messages that a trauma ending, struggle, or apparent defeat is not the end of a story for you now. What may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the forces of ancient feminine power flowing into the new pathways, pulling energy away from old forms so that they can transition into new forms. Wow, this is deep. Um, this can take short or long periods of time. It could be over days or years, months, decades. So we're in the energy. The fact that this is, or this collective, like at least like if you're coming across this, like you're in this energy, and I'm gonna say we because yeah, I feel it and I express it to you, in a way. But the readings, they've been saying that for a couple of weeks. So let's see. It doesn't matter how long something appears to have been decaying, it will spring back into life at the right time. This is cute. This is like those passions. What have you thought you've lost? I think that's what it's talking about. This is really cute, but I'm not gonna read the rest. I feel like you get it. Yeah, it's you have the divine wisdom and okay, I'll read the rest. Okay, I'll read the rest. It's needed. Okay. Just as the river Nile subtly adjusts its course over time, so too will the river of light that flows through you, filling you with life force and divine energy. Move with innate wisdom. You can trust what is happening for you now. Something important to you is coming back to life. It might even feel like you are coming back to life after a period of increasing emotional numbness. physical or psychological struggle, or spiritual disillusionment. It might also be a lifestyle, a practice, a business, or relationship, the new or old, that is coming to life now. You are guided by divine priestess of the phoenix, Sister Isis, to turn your face to the sun. Just as the sacred scarab beetle follows the movement of the sun, you are encouraged to focus on the light. Oh, we had that trust before. That trust, the moths go to light, you know. Mm. So encouraged to focus on the light and life that is seeking you now. Do not resign yourself to the way things have been. Let go of the past. Be brave, be bold, and allow the phoenix of priestess to inspire you to realize that the return to life, the resurrection is upon you now. Have the hope and the optimism. Just because something has fallen away in the past does not mean it will not have value and be able to grow in the present moment. Take what is going to be offered in your life, the rebirth that is happening to you, wide open arms now, and be assured that you have transitioned through the energies of death and into new life now. Peace to you, dear initiate of the lights. The past is over. Enjoy your rebirth. That's beautiful. I like that. I like how it expressed certain things I didn't say. So I like that. It gives it like a different perspective of it, because I those are important points. You know, life. Oh no, no. I'm just looking for the rising sun. Yeah. So yeah, I hope this is resonating with you. Oh my goodness. It's so different going live and doing this in the live than like when I used to record it, because I used to just hit pause or just like cut through it when I'm editing it. It's different doing it live. Okay, rising sun 144. Hold on. 144. Okay. The divine solar of child reborn. A dark phase and struggle is over, a new phase is upon you, of one hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness, persistence. Even when you felt like giving up, you choose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine, and continue with your path. And you have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, and new consciousness within you is born. Oh yeah, it's like spiritual awakening, 100%. Initiation. Oh my God. Welcome. Let's go. As we journey into the ancient feminine, there are many, many times when we meet her dark face. We must be patient, accepting, allowing. That's calling you into that graceful, being graceful. Often, what we meet are the difficulties of birth, literal and symbolic. We might feel great emotional or physical pain, spiritually bereft, alone and yearning for a deeper union, perhaps even wondering what if what you seek could be genuine experience, or if it's just the stuff of daydreams and fantasies. During the times of despair and struggle, we come back to our hearts, searching for faith within, searching for signs to support us as we take the long journey down the spiritual birth canal into love and even greater expression. So I think this is a really big call for you to start expressing what you feel. It might take us weeks, months, or many, many years to birth ourselves over and over again into more of our divine essence. Some birthing processes that are deeply profound will feel as though they take most, if not all, of our lifetime on this planet. At another level, many times will constitute on birth process. However, no matter how much we encounter the inner workings of the womb of the divine feminine, There are always moments of entering the light of the birth into the new world, as a new being into a reality transformed. These moments are precious and herald the beginning of the new level of divinity expressed, often often in deeply creative new ways. The divine solar child being born brings new light into your life, likely to express itself in multiple forms, revived and new relationships, new inspiration and new opportunities in your work and spiritual life, more love and enjoyment, new and more energized community, greater well-being and experience in your body, creative abilities that you didn't even realize you had the opening up effortlessly as you surrender to allow the body and creative faculty to flow. These are some of the gifts that you are given to you by the universe at the cosmic baby shower. Oh my god, that's so cute. For the baby of the divine solar child. The sweetness of the gifts of this new life will make all that came before it so sacred and worthwhile. To honor and accept the past and the courage it required of us, and yet to accept that it is now time to turn our face to the light and partake of the fruits of our inner labors is what this oracle ordains. Symbolized by the headdress of cow horns with the golden disc within, worn by Egyptian goddess, including Isis, the symbolism of Isis nursing her divine son child Horus at her breast, the oracle of the rising sun brings a new day, dawn, breakthrough, end of struggle, and the genuine and stable birth of optimism and hope for you now. That is so beautiful. I really, I'm glad I read them. I'm glad I read them. And you got the full message, the full picture. I hope you enjoy that reading. Let's see what energies are in your favor right now that are working with you. Taurus, the North Node, following your North Node, and the 12th house, which it could also be like mysteries. So yeah, going deep into the mysteries and being grounded, getting grounded. Okay, that's gonna help you a lot. So I hope you enjoy this message. Oh, I wanted to do one more thing. I'm doing everything today for some reason. I just feel like maybe that's another thing. It's like part of the message is like if you're overworking yourself, which oh, I guess I was, but it's okay. It's not okay. I'm not gonna rest. But okay, I want to give you as much, right? As much as I can, because if I'm not gonna do them, if I'm doing them once a week, it's like you can come back to it and then get another perspective. So I'm gonna grab some charms. I don't know. We got a key. We got an F. We got the Q Sakura Blossom. We got a rock, but it has like a little cool like shine to it. Then we have like a crystal like necklace thing. We got the color orange. We got a penny in tails. We got a little diamond. We got a bigger orange ball, so it's like working with the sacral. We got the confidence, yellow, a toothpick. We got a dick. We got a little wooden dick. And then we got a little. Can I say that? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the first time. I don't know. Anyway, we got this little flower. So harvest and fruits. Fruits and flowers. Fruits are flowers of certain trees as well. So we got R, we got W, W, we got E, we got N, L, P, we got two B's, we got V, we got Q, K, M, V, X, P, F. So we got two F's. Oh my gosh. So we got prep. So maybe prep for something, prepare. Maybe by resting. Some of you might need the rest. Or the prepping might pay off as well. And after that, there's not much The only vowel is E, generally. So we can have like what? Mex? Zem? Ew. Perm? Bro. Thank God there's no S here. Mm-mm. But it's given, it's with that, no. It's like there's some, oh, that's sexual sacred energy. Okay, so I don't know why I did this. It's okay. But yeah, there might be some other energies too. If you're feeling that, work through it, dance through it, let it out. That sacral energy. Oh my gosh. Work through it, but don't overuse it. Use it creatively. Oh, this is wrong. I don't know why I'm getting this. And it says me. It says, it's like I'm reading it backwards and it says M, but it's like M-E and then the little wooden thing that I just showed you. Yo, this is live. Oh my God. I might have to take that out. I don't want to do this. But we have like sacral energy. Like it's almost like too potent. I don't know if I like that. So you have the keys to someone's heart or to someone's reproductive system. I should have never done that. Anyway, let's clear. All right, let's close this good. All right, take a deep breath. Okay. I will see you next time, and thank you for stopping by.